Good morning, America. How's everybody today? This is Jeff and the Jeep. Or Jeep and the Jeff. Jeff and the Jeep. Jeff and the Jeep. We'll go with that one. How is everybody today? Doing all right? I'm heading to work. Gotta go bust my ass to pay the bills. Gotta climb ladders and get some thrills. And no, I'm not a drug addict. I don't do pills. I don't smoke drugs. I'm trying to sing a song, and I'm not very good at it. I don't do anything other than get up and go to work and come home. Every once in a while, I might get a call on the phone. Something, whatever. Ignore me, it's better. You're better off just ignoring me. Actually, I had a question today. A question for all my 3 subscribers. No, I have a question for all of America, actually. This is a question anybody can answer. But what I'm really trying to do is to get a truthful answer. And what I'm really doing is I'm asking one simple question. It is an agitating question. I might just agitate a few people. I don't know. I might not. It might be a good question to ask. I don't know. I've asked it before, and it's caused, literally, like if I post something on Facebook, and it's very rare when I do. I mean, I don't really care about Facebook. I try to point that out to people. I don't really care. People make such a big deal out of who you add and who you have on your Facebook and what you say in your posts. And I don't even really put much thought to it, to be honest with you. I really don't care about Facebook. I don't care who's on my Facebook page. I don't care about nothing. Facebook is a fucking website. It's not my house. It's not where I live. So I really don't give a shit who's on my Facebook. I really don't post anything too personal. But if I do, I have, privacy settings and all that happy horse shit. So if I don't want someone to see a post, they don't see it. I mean, I guess that's how it works. Anyways, I've asked this question on Facebook, and boy, it caused a controversy. Actually, I posted a picture of Donald Trump with that whole quote of how he approaches women. I have to have a tic-tac because I'm drawn to beautiful. And, when you're a star, you can do anything. You can grab them by the pussy if you want. That was our president, But anyways, I just had one question. And I guess you could take this question, and it could only be applied to those who support Donald Trump. Or it could be applied to the whole entire country. It really don't matter. But, it's not like this video is going to get in front of the whole entire country. I'm not dumb. I play a good dumb part, but I'm not dumb. But really, the question is, what has Donald Trump done since becoming the president of the United States? What has he done that is going to help make America great again? That's the question. What has Donald Trump done to make America great again since becoming president of the United States? You can answer that question any way you want, and I expect to hear a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I've had people tell me, well, $3 trillion has been added to the stock market. Well, that's great if we're spending $3 trillion a month trying to ramp up our military towards North Korea. I mean, you just don't send a bunch of ships to North Korea for free. You don't load up a bunch of shit and send it over into fucking Japan for free. Every time we do something military-wise, it costs American taxpayers money. I mean, if you think about it, we've been, during the Iraqi war, we were spending something like $1 billion a day or some shit, or $20 billion a day. I don't even remember what the number was, but it was just a crazy fucking number. I mean, it was just trillions of dollars we were spending a month in Iraq, and that was just fucking crazy. So, I mean, when I hear that, well, because since he become president, $3 trillion has been added to the stock market. But yet, every time he wipes his ass sideways, the stock market goes, just say, So, I mean, I don't want to hear fictitious statements. I want to hear what he's done. Now, I've heard people bring up the Paris Accord. I'm sorry. It might loosen the restrictions on big business, but it's not really helping the small people. We removed ourselves from the Paris Accord because the United States of America wants to remove the restrictions from big business. And it's the same thing with the EPA and everything else. But you know what? I'm going to leave it up to you Trump supporters. Just answer me this one question. and give me some really good, solid answers, because if you do, I might believe you. You know, and I'm not a Hillary Clinton supporter. I'm not a Bernie Sanders. I do not support any politician. Not one fucking politician out there that ran for fucking president deserved my vote. And that's coming from a blue-collar, hard-working American. Red-blooded, fucking blue-collar American. I did not see one single person worthy of my vote who ran for president. But you all did. Some of you did. You decided Donald Trump was the way to go. Some of you voted for Hillary Clinton. Some of you voted for Bernie Sanders. I mean, and I respect your vote. I really do, because you really didn't have much to vote for. I'm serious. I mean, at the end of it, at the end of the rope, we had two strange old men and a crook. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't like Hillary Clinton because I do think she's crooked. I'm sorry. I don't like Bernie Sanders. I think he's just fucking weird. And I didn't like I did like Ben Carson. I thought Ben Carson would have been a good choice for president, but then all that stuff came out, and then he turned into a pussy. But, you know, that's all done and said. You know, that's in the past, and I didn't vote for anybody but that 15-year-old boy that registered the name D's Nuts. So I figured, well, that's the safest fucking choice. What's the worst thing a 15-year-old could do if he became president? Of course, that would never have happened, but I'm just saying. What was the worst thing he could have done? I mean, you know what? Maybe pass a law making, you know, every Tuesday National Fidget Day. I'm just saying. I mean, a 15-year-old as president probably been a lot safer than having Donald Trump. I'm just saying. Or Hillary Clinton. Or fuck Bernie Sanders. And I don't know why the hell Bernie Sanders would even keep trying to run, because that's just fucking crazy. I mean, the motherfucker's just weird. I'm sorry. Looks like he's going to pass out at any minute. I don't know how the hell he'd be a good president if he wants to turn America into a socialist country. But then again, if you really think about things, we are pretty much a socialist country. Medicaid ain't free. Nothing we get for free is free. People on food stamps, I mean, I understand people needing to be on food stamps. There are also people that don't need to be on food stamps. There are people that collect welfare and unemployment and disability who do not deserve any goddamn so much as a nickel, because they fake it, they hide it, they pretend. It's God honest truth. I bet that there's more people getting money from the government who do not need it than the people that do need it. And the people that do need it are struggling, and I'm not going to get into all that. That's a big, long fucking discussion. But I'm just going to ask one simple fucking question of all my fellow Americans, even you Trump supporters. What has Donald Trump done since becoming president of the United States to make America great again? My truck just kind of freaked out. It happens. So, if you can answer that question, that'd be great. If you could just give me a quick little reply down below, or whatever. I mean, if you want to get all pissed off and shit and raise hell, that's fine too, because I'll just read it. I won't reply to it. I'll just, you know, I'll put it in memory. But I mean, that is really just my question. That's a simple question. What has Donald Trump done for America since becoming president to make us great again? And I've heard every argument there is. And I just have to ask. You know, I hope there's a broader range of people who would be willing to answer that question. And one more time, I'm just going to repeat it one more time. I feel like one of them public service announcements. What has Donald Trump done since becoming president of the United States to help make America great again? Now, before you answer that question, here's one thing. America's never stopped being great. America's been great. It's always been great. It's had its days. Trust me, it's had its days. But America has never stopped being great. It always has been great. It was great before fucking Donald Trump was born. It was great before I was born. It was great before you were born. America was great. Always has been great. So I don't know how the fuck he can turn something that's great into something great. That's just my opinion. And I'll tell you what, you know, a lot of things that Obama did while being president are going to trickle down into this man's presidency. And, you know, just think about that. I mean, I'm just putting that out there. Obama's done a lot of hard work to try to change our economy while he was president, and a lot of that stuff doesn't take effect for years. And a lot of, you know, it happened during Bill Clinton's time. It happened, I mean, I'm just pointing this out. That, you know, just because someone was president for 8 years doesn't mean that everything that he accomplished is going to come into effect while he was president. It takes years for it to happen. So put that into memory. Just putting that out there. Now, Donald Trump, with his infinite wisdom, has decided, to take this stance where, everything Obama's done, he's just gonna tear apart and rebuild, and erasing the black man's legacy, basically. Just saying, I'm putting that out there too. I know there's a lot of racist people, and I love it when people talk about Obama and they're racist, but they can't really just come out and say it. Instead of coming out and say that I hate niggers, they call him a pussy and all kinds of different shit. I'm sorry I used that N-word. I don't feel that way. I used to when I was young and dumb. I really can't say I did it then either. I had a lot of resentment towards racism because, hell, I've seen it all the time growing up. So I just kind of developed my own opinion about race. And I can't say I had a mentor, but I did read a lot about Martin Luther King and some of his speeches and some of the things he wrote. And I would say that, he was one of I think he was just an awesome fucking human being. He was out there to try to change the world, not just his folk, but the whole entire fucking world's view on race. And I just want to point that out there because if you studied anything about Martin Luther King, you'd realize that he was a very smart man, and he did a lot for this country, and not just for the betterment of his own people, but for the betterment of just civil rights. Period. I'm not going to get into a whole discussion about Martin Luther King. You take a look at me and hear my voice, you think, oh, what does this boy know about Martin Luther King? I could probably spout out a few of his quotes, to be honest with you. And I'm just I'll use one right now. Any country that spends more money on military might than social betterment is fundamentally doomed. That's Martin Luther King, baby. And I'll tell you what, he's right. But that's not the point. Point is, all you Trump supporters, just answer me one goddamn question. What has Donald Trump done since becoming president of the United States to help make America great again? That's all I'm asking. God bless the United States of America. God bless the people of this country. I'm heading to work. I'm almost there. I'm gonna go bust my ass, make a few bills, make my ends meet, send it on down the line. That's how it works. God bless America. This is Jeff in the Jeep. Answer my fucking question, damn it. What the fuck has he done? What has Donald Trump done since becoming president of the United States to make America great again? And how the fuck can you make something great when it was already great? It's been great. Has been great. Will continue to be great. If he had used the word greater, I might have understood. Anyways, this is Jeff in the Jeep. I'm done. I have recorded myself again. I'm gonna head to work. Y'all have a good day. Hoo-ah!